Okay, KO time. I don't know if this one was SirToys or if this is like a deep and dark old eBay search or something. I don't know, but we're going to look at it and we're going to have a look at. Well, let's give the game away with the first thing I bring out. People will know what it is from that. If you don't, well, you know. Then we'll bring out that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. One of these things just ain't like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Anyway, is this supposed to be that way around? Potentially, yeah. There you go. This is a cheap and nasty KO LioKaiser set. Which again, I dare say there's about 12 different versions on SirToys. I don't know if they're still available, but you can always ask. Yeah, this thing's appalling. But, you know, it is what it is. So we'll go through them. So this is it Leo Zach, who's like the leader of the team, and he's a swing wing. They did release these in the UK. They released like this one, and there was a different version of that with like claw arms. But they didn't release any of the others. They didn't. So you didn't know what they were. You didn't know what they were for. It was absolute mess. But here he is, and he looks alright. He's a bit basic, but you know, it's a KO, and it's a KO of quite an old figure. So, you know, what do you expect? They might have released him as well, but I don't know, don't remember. Okay, I'll have a look at this guy. Is he like Iron Bison or something? I only know from like the Earth Wars game. And he's got a little turret that goes up and down, turns 360, little fake missiles on. Head sticking out the back. It would have folded in on the original, but you know, just sticking out the back on this one. He's alright. Nothing worth writing home about, but he's alright. We have a June buggy. The weird thing on the back. I think it's supposed to have guns that fit in there or something, but you know, KO. I don't know how this fits in with the team properly. Have I got this mistransformed? Possibly. Give me a second. Try and force this around a little bit. There you go. There you go. That's a bit better. Sure. I can feel the little bits of like excess plastic. You like this stuff? I can feel it as I'm telling. Yeah. Anyway, got this one, which is Steve the Drill. I don't know. I don't know. It's a little drill tank thing. It's traditional in Japanese combiners. There has to be one, you know. If there isn't, the world combusts. Yeah, is this Fellbat? Something like that? Or possibly Hellbat in the original. These were, I believe they were called the Breast Force, were they, in the original Japanese? Because they actually had like a little beast companions that's glued to their chest. Or, you know, their breast, so to speak. Yeah, it didn't really work out very well. And this is alright looking plane mode. You know, nothing super duper interesting to write home about, but it looks alright. Nice enough. And here we have Double Dealer. It's pretty much just Double Dealer. I don't know why he's part of this team all of a sudden, but it's a little KO Double Dealer. Doesn't transform like Double Dealer, but this you see this and you instantly go, it's Double Dealer. So I don't know. I guess we should get onto robot modes. Oh boy. I might as well start with the one that's already in my hand. Ah, great. So we're going to pop this off. It's got like this little ridge sort of grips around here somewhere. I'm not 100% certain how it works, but I don't care. It's a little KO. We're going to fold that back. Stand it up, fold this whole section back, rotate out the arms, fold them down, they're on little ball joints, rotate out the arms, fold them down, and before we go too far, we're also going to try and fold these panels back. And that didn't sound nice. That is, whatever this guy is called, in his little robot mode. Has he got a head there at all? Any kind of sculpt? Not really. Okay. And this, it's got a little peg. Can I peg it into one of these one of these wheels, maybe? I can. There you go. He's got a missile. That's absolutely ludicrous. So, okay. I don't get. Just stay there. I'm gonna get this guy. Okay. I'm gonna get this and fold it all the way back on a double hinge apparatus, which doesn't go any further than that. It actually stops. Look at that. I'm gonna fold the wings back. Fold the tail fins back and rotate out the arms a little bit. I believe the original version of this would have transformed better, but this is him. He's got a little bit of a beak on his head. Neat. But that's as good as we get here. So he's just going to sit over there and think about what he's done. We're going to get this guy, who we're going to extend, flip over the nose cone, and stand up. And that's him. Got little hands and stuff molded in there, just about, kinda. And head looks quite interesting, but there's no way you're going to be able to pick that out. It's tiny. This guy, we're going to rotate that all the way over, rotate that straight, get this to untab, rotate it onto the back, and stand him up. So he's got quite nice long legs, and then teeny diddy little arms. It got teeny tiny little arms. And again, head, quite nice, kind of a bit of a panther or something. But teeny tiny little arms. I'm not sure how well he's going to stand up. But we'll stand him there. Oh, he does. We're going to get this guy. And you know what? He's very similar to that guy. No, that guy. There we go. We're going to extend him. Doesn't like extending, but okay, we'll try. I'm going to rotate this around. Can we rotate this around? No, I think we have to just leave it like that. Lift the barrels up a bit. I think it should extend more. Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to turn around and rotate his arms. There he is. I believe you can take this off. Potentially plug it into his hand there. And turn all that into a gun. But that's absolutely ludicrous, so we're not doing that. I'm all for silly. Like this guy's giant missile on his shoulder because he looks stupid. But this guy's got reasonable proportions, you know, I don't want to take the mick out of him. We got onto the main one. Yay! Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to transform him very similar to another one. Oh, there's a cat. There's two cats. They're not supposed to be in this room. Oh, just got a notification. Ninja Bill's got a mail call. I shall watch that later. Extend. Fold up the tail fin. Rotate the wings all the way to the top. Stand him up and flip this tail fin, which... Do I need to extend it? Yeah. Extend it. And just rotate it onto the back. Wiggle the arms forward. And on the original, you'd have had little flip down toes. You can see where they were moulded. Or at least the hole would be, but no. And there's him in rope mode. And that's fine, I guess. Not fully extended on one side, but yeah, he's alright. And that's the team. I didn't do a vehicle mode comparison, but you know what? I don't think you really care that much, do you? There's a Legacy drag strip. They're not big, okay? They're not big. And now we need to combine them out. Right, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get this guy, and we're going to get this guy. And these become the legs. So we're going to rotate down and close them up. And then we get this, and oh yeah, I had to cut away some plastic there because he wouldn't transform. I remember now. See all that? And we get this piece, and we rotate it all the way up to there. And we're going to go with the side with the stickers on to go at the front. So I'm going to put it like that. We get this one, and we're going to close him up. Come on. always nerve-wracking. I'm going to rotate this all the way up into place. And again, we're going to turn it so the stickers are there, and we can turn this like that way or something. Who cares? It's fine. There. It's fine. We're going to get this guy. Okay. And we're going to get this. And we're going to... How's this work again? Something like that, I think. Yeah, something like that. I don't actually remember. We'll work it out. But these pieces go into the holes on top here. So we're going to have that one go into there. There we go. This one go into there. Why did that one just fall straight off? Why did that fall straight off? Go back in there. There you go. There, it's done. What do you think? Alright, fine. Okay. Get this one. And... don't know why that was fighting me. Okay. I'm going to rotate the legs up. I think we'll leave the arms down. I think you leave the arms down. Rotate those up. Get these out of the way. I think this is right. We're going to get this piece here, and we're actually going to extend it. Turn it around. Turn it around. Fold it nicely there. That's quite nice. We're going to use this hole, and somehow that plugs into there, and the butt, this whole piece goes into the holes in the legs. See those? So this is going to be a bit of a mess, but we'll do it, because see how that lines up? Okay, and is that in? It's about as close as it's going to get, I think. Okay, there we go. Right, okay. We're getting somewhere. Cooking with electric. Okay. You get these guys. Take that off because it's ludicrous. Go over there. And then one of these, I've had to put oil on that because it was super tight. Let me just wipe that off quickly. So, that would be the arm, which means... how does this work? No. That way, I think. I think that way. Rotate these little arms up and out of the way. Fold that up there. And using the now oiled slide to get the fist out. Which is still covered in oil, but you know what? As long as it works, let me just wipe it a little bit. Because that was wedged before I got back here, so I couldn't do the robot mode. And that plugs into that little hole there. Okay. And we'll get this one, and we'll do similar. We'll fold the arms down. We'll rotate this leg forward. Fold that out of the way. Make sure everything's in place. And slide that hand out. Might as well fold this up. At this point, we might as well. And this, similar to that one, plug it in there. There we go. And we have him pretty much in robot mode. Now this is the back of his normal robot head. So how does that make the combiner head? Well, that's where the extra accessory I haven't shown you up until now comes in. This big liony style gladiator helmet. It's actually quite cool. So there's a couple of grooves, and they go on this very nice square size shaped head. And it slides over. And that is the head. And yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? You can't turn any of it. You know what? Because this is like that, I might as well put the missile back on this arm. No reason not to. Make it a bit more symmetrical, I guess, at the top. Can you see that? There you go. Yeah, this arm's really small. The legs, for some reason, aren't the same length. They don't quite go even. I don't know why. It's got no feet. On the originals, these have had little panels that fold down and make feet. From the back, it's an absolute mess. See, originally they'd have had a different one. They'd have had there'd have been another plane like that one to do this arm. So there's like 3 planes and 3 ground vehicles, which is quite a nice balance. But on this, they've just for some reason given him a weird little knockoff of Double Dealer, and it doesn't work. But you know, these things happen. Size comparison: Legacy Needle Nose. So it's a good size deluxe, but going on to a Voyager. Let's get G-Axis in there. So like I say, good deluxe, smallish Voyager. And it's kind of terrible, but I also kind of like it for being so terrible. If I go to another TF Nation, if I can afford it, this might be in one of the giveaways, because everyone deserves to have one of these terrible, terrible things in their lives. And that'll do it for this one, because I've got to do, I think, 3 more today. I'm rapidly recording them. Hopefully I'll get like an unboxing or something in between, but we'll see how we get on. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Cheers!